Hello and welcome to Delightful, Delicious, Delovely. Welcome to my channel. My name is Christine Elise, and today I'm going to be making a vegan Sriracha chicken and broccoli bowl. I'm going to be using Beyond Meat chicken strips. They're my favorite brand of fake chicken. My favorite brand of fake everything, actually. Their Beyond sausage is insane, and Beyond burgers are insane. In fact, they're so convincing that sometimes I get a little freaked out by them. But I'm going to use the chicken for this one, so I'm going to get started. You need to cook up some rice, first of all. I like to cook up my rice, and in the last 3 minutes of the rice cooking, I put the broccoli florets in with the rice and just let the broccoli steam with the rice. That is happening elsewhere now. So that's about a tablespoon of oil I just put in this pan. This is a very spicy dish, by the way. If you don't like a lot of spice, cut these spicy ingredients down. This is one large jalapeno pepper seeded and diced. And my original recipe for this did not call for bell pepper, but I had a quarter of one in the fridge that needed to be used, so I'm going to add a quarter of a red bell pepper to this. And I'm going to add, I have 4 of these dehydrated dry red chilies. These are really hot. If you don't like spice, if you don't like a lot of spice, omit them entirely. If you like some spice, and I do, add them. You can break them up. I'm going to break them in half, and the seeds kind of come out and spices up the dish. You don't eat the actual pod itself. It's dry and not really good for eating, but they add a lot of spice. A lot. So when this gets soft, we're going to add the other ingredients. Those chilies are making me choke. By the way, if you have not tried these Kettle One botanicals, there's 3 flavors. This is peach and orange blossom. There's a grapefruit and rose one and a mint cucumber one. They're all awesome. They make very yummy vodka sodas. And they don't have any sugar. There's no sugar added to that. So it's good if you want to get drunk and cut back on your sugar at the same time. So we had kind of an exciting week this week. A couple of things what happened. Oh my goodness, it's going to be too hot. I was invited to a luncheon. A friend of mine actually was invited to a luncheon with Rachel Maddow on Friday the 14th. And my friend Naomi Priestley told her friend Cherie that she should take me instead, even though Naomi is as big a fan of Rachel as I am. A wildly selfless act on the part of Naomi. So I got to go to this luncheon at Spago in Beverly Hills last Friday. Got to sit at the same table with Rachel Maddow. She did a little like shake your hand and take a picture with her moment thing at the very end. So I walked up to her and said, "Hi, I'm Christine." I said, "I'm Rachel, thanks for coming." I said, "Oh, honored to be here." And took a click 2 pictures, and then I left. It's all the interaction I have with her. But I did sit at the same table with her and her wife, or partner of 20 years, Susan. And it was a small venue, it was a small little group. It was 4 tables of 12. So I was in with the in crowd there, and I owe Naomi a huge debt of gratitude. Then this weekend, I did a horror convention in Burbank here called Son of Monster Palooza for Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. And there I ran into my old friend, Miss Lori Petty, who I worked with whom I worked in the late 80s before either one of us had done anything, really. It was great to see her. We have a funny resume overlap in that she played Kit in the movie version of A League of Their Own, and I played Kit in the TV series version of A League of Their Own. I also got to meet Joanna Cassidy, who was in Blade Runner, and Blade Runner is sort of why I moved to LA, indirectly why I became an actor. So it was great to meet her. Who else did I meet? Who else did I get my picture made with? I saw my old friend Bill Forsyth, and I met Fairuza Balk, who was delightful. We have a thing in common, a rare thing in common, that we both once owned a wolf. She owned a wolf too. And who else did I meet? This is choking me so bad. Beware of those red peppers. Who else did I meet? Who else was there? I met Jake Busey, and that might be it. It might be it for the people that were new to me this time. And then on Monday, I got a new foster. Is he here? Lucho! Come here, Lucho! Lucho! He's hiding under the stove. Lucho, come here! Come here, babies! He is a rescue from Uruguay. He was mauled by dogs, by bigger dogs, I assume, in Uruguay, and they really mauled his muzzle. And they tried really hard for a month to save it, and they were ultimately unable to, so they had to amputate. Like if his nose came out like this to eat, the bottom is still there, but the top part ends right here. A picture of him. He is the loveliest boy. Come on, Lucho. Don't you want to say hi? Come here. Maybe these peppers are scaring him. But I'll show you some, oh my goodness, pictures of him. Jesus, I gotta add something else just to cut this stuff. All right, so I'm gonna add to this, now that there's tender, I'm gonna add a half a cup of hoisin sauce. Ooh, just kind of a lot. That's about half a cup of hoisin sauce. Ooh. I'm going to go with 1 tablespoon of sriracha. It goes for 1 or 2, but I feel like this is going to be so hot already. This is one easy dish. All right. This is 3 cloves of garlic that I minced. Oh no, I need a spoon. Fuck, hold on. And I'm going to add a big heaping tablespoon of ginger. I like to buy my ginger like this, already minced. Oops. Because the fresh stuff, peeling it and stuff, is a pain in the behind. And then finally, I'm going to add, this is the Beyond Meat chicken. I like to cube it instead of, it comes in these strips that look like my finger like that. I like to cut them into smaller cubes. I'm not sure why, but I do. And that's kind of it. Then you just make sure this gets all heated through. Once the chicken's heated through, it's done. You just assemble this by taking a bowl of rice with some steamed broccoli in it, put this on top of it, and then garnish it with some peanuts, some chopped peanuts, and some sliced up scallions. And that is it. That is it. That is my recipe for sriracha, spicy sriracha chicken, and broccoli bowls. And put this away for 1 second. As to Lucho, he is a road dog. He's from Road Dogs and Rescue, ROADOGS, Road Dogs, without the 2 Ds, Road Dogs and Rescue on Instagram. Anybody that wants to adopt him has to apply through them. It's the rescue that I foster for. He is the sweetest dog on earth. He bonded with me very quickly. He follows me everywhere. I don't know why he's hiding right now. I think the cooking is freaking him out. Plays with my dogs like crazy. My Hayden and he play pretty rough, and he just loves it, and he sleeps in the bed and he snuggles up with me. He's just really an incredibly awesome dog. I don't know if you know this, but black dogs tend to have a harder time, even cats too. Black pets have a harder time getting adopted. More black dogs get put to sleep than any other. So I don't know what that's about, but people are afraid of black dogs. So Lucho has the double curse of being disfigured and being black. But he can eat. He has to be careful what he eats because he has no top to his face. Like, there's no top. So it's like, it starts at his molars, and I have to like help him. He can eat on his own if I give him kibble that's been soaking and it's really soft. But I feed my dogs a mixture of lentils and pasta and beans and stuff, and he needs a little bit of help getting that in. Otherwise he's just mushing it around in his bowl and then around the floor, and he can't really get a grip on it. He still likes to play with things. He tries to play with the plush toys I have, and with these bones. These like thick, heavy, hard bones with a hole in it that my dogs have. And they're too big for a dog my dog's size to chew through. He was trying very hard to chew on one, but he doesn't have a top to his face, so he can't bite down. His nose works. He sneezes a lot because I think he gets little things in his nose that tickles him. He can smell things. If I put dog food stuff in the trash, he sniffs around and tries to get it. So he can smell and he can taste, and he's just wonderful. And the disfigurement is covered in fur, so it just looks like he's got a really, really crazy bad underbite, like a 2-inch underbite. I wish he'd come out. Maybe I can get him. Hang on. There he is. That's Lucho. See his profile? He has no face. He's Lucho, though. He's a good boy. He's wearing a diaper right now, not because he's incontinent, but because he's a marker. And my Dexter is incontinent, so a lot of things in my house smell like pee. And you want to pee on top of it, don't you? But you shouldn't. There's too much pee in my house already. So anyway, this is Lucho. He's a bigger dog than my dogs, but he's a good boy. And we need to find him a perfect home. So there you have it. That is my recipe for spicy sriracha chicken and broccoli bowls. And my introduction for you guys to Lucho. I looked up Lucho. He speaks Spanish, by the way, because he's from Uruguay. I looked up what Lucho means, and apparently it means the past tense of fight. It means fought, which is an appropriate name for him, having gone through quite a battle and surviving. So there. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe and click the little bell notification thing so you don't miss when I post new recipes. And please share these far and wide. Let's get people eating less meat and less dairy and more vegan stuff. And with that, I bid you adieu.